All right, so let's get ready to roll. I just want to review a few questions of each type just to make sure that we got the hang of it and so that we have an opportunity to know that we can practice with something that we can reference. First thing is 25 mn plus 125 m minus 20n minus 100. I notice I have four terms here, so if it's four terms, I'm going to be doing it by what? By grouping. But before I do anything, I want to take the GCF of all of the terms, or at least check to see if we got one. So I'm looking at 25 and I'm looking at 125, and I want to see if I have a GCF of that. So from here, I'm just going to pop right over. Let's get my calculator ready. And we're going to do math, number, 9, enter. Then I'm going to do 25, comma, 125, enter. That gives me 25. So if I go over here now, I'm just going to put a 25 up top because I'm really not finished yet. I'm just trying to find my GCF. Now I'm going to do the same thing with 20 and 100, all right? So I'm going to do math, move over to number, press 9, and I'm going to put in 20, comma 100. That gives us 20. And last but not least, I'm going to do the GCD with 25 and 20, and that's going to give me the greatest common factor of all the terms, okay? So I'm going to do math, number, 9, I'm going to do 25, comma, 20, and I got it. It's 5. So I'm going to skip a space, go to the left, and I'm going to put the 5. Now before I run off with this as my GCF, I got to double check. Is there anything else that they all have in common? You're right, definitely not, because 100 doesn't have any variables. That would be it. So now I'm dividing everything by 5. And I could use my calculator to do this. Divide by 5, divide by 5, divide by 5, divide by 5. We divide here, we're going to get 5mn. We're going to get plus 125 divided by 5 gives us 25m minus 4n minus 20. From here, we know we got four terms we're about to do by grouping. Before I do that though, I want to bring this down. It's a very common mistake people make and they always forget their GCF. So I bring it down early. Now I'm going to break it down the middle. My GCF on this side, I know it's 5, but that's not it by itself. They both have m, so it's going to be 5m. And I use m because the lowest exponent available was just 1. Now I divide both sides by 5m. So when I divide, these cancel to give me 1. This cancel to give me 1, and I'm left with just n. Same thing over here. Plus 5, and these cancel to give me a 1, so it's just that. Now on this side, something very important to note. When you see that the first part starts positive, and then the middle one over here is negative, that means your GCF on the right should always be negative. So in this case, our GCF is going to be negative 4. And again, if you didn't know the GCF, you could use the GCD function with positive 4 and positive 20. It'll get you right there. And then you divide by negative 4. Once you get that positive GCF using the GCD function, you just make it negative. Now we divide here. This cancels. It's going to leave us with just 1n or n. And negative 20 divided by negative 4 is plus 5. At this stage, we know our parentheses should be the same. And they are, so we're on the right track. So we're going to bring down our common parentheses, n plus 5. And then we're going to have 5m, m minus 4. All done. We have factored completely. If you forgot to do the GCF in the beginning, please keep in mind you could always factor it out of one of the parentheses at the end. All right, see you on the next video.